Value. Now, what's hysterical is I started life as a janitor, and now I'm in mergers and acquisitions, and I buy and sell businesses. I have transferred my wealth multiple times from nothing, and I've gone through every step, right? I've been a high-end employee, I've been a low-end employee, I've swept floors for a living, I've taken out the trash for a living. I've also done multi-million-dollar negotiations. I remember, I'll give you my car journey because it says it best. My first car was a red Vespa, which was 1,300 pounds, which is all I could afford. Then I got a Volkswagen Golf, and then after that I ended up with like a second-hand Audi, and then I got a Lexus, and then I got my first Mercedes, and then I had a bunch of Mercedes, then I bought a Maserati, and I just sold my Maserati. And I sold it because I'm upgrading to an elite, one-of-a-kind, custom-made Shelby Cobra that's being handmade by the guy that bought the license from Shelby, right? So my next car is more expensive than most people's houses, to put that in perspective. What I'm saying is I've gone through the whole thing. And if you want to see where I dressed the best, it was when I just bought the Maserati. There's a reason for this. Until I bought the Maserati, I didn't think dressing up meant something. After I had the Maserati for a while, I realized that rich people don't dress up. The truly wealthy wear comfortable clothes. What I'm saying is, you don't have to dress up to be amazing in a profile picture on the internet. You don't need a suit, you don't need to be in a tuxedo. There's a lot of guys out there that are teaching right now that how you look is really important. Like, you gotta dress up, you gotta look good. The richest man I know personally wears sweatpants, New Balance, and like a polo shirt with a sweater. But he can literally spend tens of millions of dollars on anything he wants whenever he wants, right? So he's far more wealthy than me. At this point in life, I wear Reeboks, sweats. Normally I'm wearing jeans today because I don't know why I'm wearing jeans. I felt like I should because you guys are here. I'm really probably gonna go into sweats after today, and a Thundercats t-shirt. And I now have more net worth than I've ever had in my entire life. Probably more than most people that I'm ever gonna bump into randomly, right? So the reason I'm explaining this is my profile picture, the one that did the best is me in a Dungeons and Dragons t-shirt. It beat me in a suit, beat me in a shirt, beat me, like we do analysis on this, me in a Dungeons and Dragons t-shirt worked best. So I contacted the women and said to them, what do you like about my profile picture? And they said, you look approachable. In the other pictures, you look like you're too full of yourself. This is that thing where I said about that realistic approach to life. Realistic. But I do want to explain to you a couple of things about women, about why guys who dress down don't get women. I do iron my shirts, even my t-shirts. If your shirt isn't ironed, if it doesn't fit you correctly, you'll get dinged for that, because wealthy people understand the importance of doing the best with what they've got. High value people don't need money, but they look after what they do have. If your shirt is wrinkled, your collar's, you know the way somebody doesn't iron their collar and it folds up? That's like a bad sign to a woman. She knows instantly you don't know how to look after yourself, straight away. And if you can't look after yourself, what are you gonna do in a relationship? You're gonna expect what? Mommy. You're gonna expect her to look after you. That's an off. So when a woman looks at your pictures, she's really looking to see, are you gonna look after her, or is she gonna look after you? Because what she wants, what every woman wants, is her dad. Not actually her dad. Every woman will say, her dad's the best guy in the world. I mean, obviously there are women that have had trauma, yada yada, people that, but we're generalizing here. But generally, most women want their dad. The dad looked after her, treated her well, spoiled her, while also being firm, punishing her when she was out of line. That's what she wants. She wants the correct behavior of a fully grown adult male who acts like a dad. Why? To be a dad to her kids, guys. Oh. To be a dad. Her dad is the best dad she's ever had. And when she fucks you, what comes out of her vagina are children who need a dad. This is it. She calls you daddy. We all know, right, in sex, like, oh, daddy, give it to me, right? We know that. But you know what she says to her kids? Hey, that's dad. I know, I've got 5 kids. My fiance calls me daddy. Not in a sexual, I mean, she does in a sexual way, but to my kids. Hey guys, that's daddy's chair. Hey guys, daddy will handle that. Hey guys, daddy's got this. That's why. That's how they're selecting. They're not selecting you to fuck, they're selecting you to breed. You gotta understand how women work. Your dating profile needs to show not that you're a fucking stud in the bedroom, that you're dad. Now, part of that is being a stud in the bedroom, right? You gotta have that. But that's not the number one factor. This is why I teach dating coaches to teach students. Most dating coaches have no clue because they don't have kids. They don't know. They didn't study it. If you read the book Sperm Wars, you would understand this. But the new dating guys are just listening to old dating guys. They met a guy in a bar, they paid him some money and they learned dating. They've not read the science. And the science is she's looking for dad. Now, there's gonna be some bullshit guy that's gonna be saying, that's not true. Sometimes she's not looking for dad. Nope, she's always looking for dad. Sometimes she's looking for dad from a biological perspective, and sometimes she's looking for dad for his social qualities. 3 weeks of the month, a woman is looking for the social qualities of a dad. 1 week of the month, she's looking for the biological qualities of the dad. But she is always looking for dad. Always. What 1 week of the month is she looking for the biological qualities of dad? Not when she's on a period. The week before that, during ovulation. When she's ovulating. You guys, have you ever heard that women's periods sync up? Yeah, they don't. Their ovulation periods sync up. There is no biological reason for women's periods to sync up, but ovulation should absolutely sync up. Otherwise, you miss out to the woman that moves faster. So if you're hanging out with a bunch of women, it's important that you are as fertile as they are at the same time, so you have the same chance of getting pregnant, so the father, because whoever gets pregnant first, the dad, that's who goes with them. You know, for 297,000 years before we fucked it up in the last 3,000 with marriage and all this other bullshit. You see what I'm saying? So it was a competitive thing. If there's another woman that ovulated before you did, you gotta get in. Your body needs to ovulate faster. Ovulation syncs up, not their periods, okay? It's just periods are the thing that are obvious, but the period comes after the ovulation. It's the ovulation that's synced up. So if we understand this at the highest level, do you love that we're talking about fucking biology, teaching you about dating apps? That's how you know this is the real shit. Just for the record, that's how you know this is real. Any dating coach that doesn't go into the fucking science shouldn't be teaching. That's my genuine opinion. You gotta know the science. So that means 1 week of the month when she's browsing online websites, what is she looking for? She's looking to fuck. 1 week a month, she's looking for the biological qualities of dad. The other 3 weeks, she's looking for the social qualities of dad. All right, so you match with her on a Monday, and you've set up a date for when? The weekend?
Next day.
Next day would be great, right? But when do most people do it? The weekend. Oops. What if you matched with her on the biological meetup, and then on the weekend, she's on a period? Well, let's see what happens. She's no longer interested in you biologically. Now it's social is what's gonna get her. That, by the way, is why all the guys, the dude bros that lift and work out and look good, that's why they get ghosted. Those guys get ghosted too, and they have no idea why. That's why. Because their profile is based on a biological trigger. They need to act straight away or they lose her. Also, they're the guys that the girl will fuck them and then don't call them back after. I teach a lot of those guys, that is their big problem. It's because they're not showing the social qualities of dad. On the flip side, if she matches with you on the social qualities on a Monday, and then unfortunately for you, that Monday her ovulation kicked in, now she wants biological qualities. And you're like, it's gonna be a great day, we're gonna go and do some fun things, and she's like, yeah, no, I need to get fucked. This one factor is why men fuck up with women on dating apps. If you match for a social reason, you gotta be socially attractive. If you match for a biological reason, you gotta be biologically attractive. What do I therefore use in my dating apps, guys? Both. Fucking both all the time. All the time. Your dating profile has to be focused on both. You need to look like a biological great choice and a social great choice.